Stay after the review for extra footage of Evan talking about balls. At first glance, the gameplay for Incrediball, a 99-cent game on the iOS App Store, might look like something far more sinister than just a silly smartphone game. Math. Yeah, mathematics. If the sight of numbers all up in your video game box doesn't make you shy back like Frankenstein from a torch, you clearly didn't attend a public high school in Backwater, Indiana. I did. Our mascot was literally a rock, and I can safely say that the thought alone almost made me reject the game like I would a book without pictures or a woman with a college degree. According to the Neckbeard's patented comedy review formula, this is the point at which I describe how you play the game. The problem is that no matter how simple it looks, it's so goddamn complicated I barely understand the mechanics well enough to put them into words. As the titular ball, your job is to destroy the lesser numbered balls bouncing around the room by running into them. Balls numbered 2 or higher connect to the main unit. You then destroy those by having a woman in high heels smash them until you collect more of them. Let's say, for instance, you pick up a blue ball with the number 3 on it. That means you have to collect 2 more blue balls of equal or lesser size in order to remove the original one from your person. The challenge is to collect this rainbow cornucopia of balls in a way that leaves you with no extras. As another example, let's say you have a nice round set of 2 pink balls, but they're a little uneven. One has a 1 on the front and the other one has a 2. Touching the uniball, which vanishes at the slightest hint of contact, would mean you would no longer be able to eliminate the 2 ball. This means you must touch the 2 ball first, then the 1 ball, thus getting rid of the 2 pink balls hanging from your own ball and getting you back to 0 pink balls. Some balls are also purple. Unfortunately, however, Incrediball isn't totally a fantastical experience. Your ball is often uncomfortably large for the space it's supposed to fit in, something I deal with daily by going commando. This means you spend much of your time touching balls you don't want to, which, as in nature, often results in dying. Combined with their overall size and speed, the sheer number of balls I deflected often left me feeling like Golden Globe recipient John Ritter's chin. I also didn't like having to restart from the beginning after dying too many times. Sometimes you want to face up against some new balls instead of dealing with the same old sets over and over and over after all. So it may not be perfectly testacular, but Incrediball is still a lot of fun. It's cheap too. I can't think of the last time I handled so many balls for $1. If you hate math, but you love thinking about being swarmed by dozens of blue and pink and purple balls, I've got bad news for you. You're probably a Kardashian. We give it a 4.1 out of 5. Combined with their overall size and speed, the sheer number of balls I deflected often left me feeling like I was in the bathroom at a train concert. Combined with the overall size and speed, the sheer number of balls I deflected often left me feeling like I was at the last family reunion I got invited to. Combined with their size and speed, the sheer number of balls I sucked... God damn it. Combined with their size and speed, the sheer number of balls I deflected made me feel like Train and Maroon 5 met in an alley somewhere and decided to make an album together. Then they had a bunch of gay sex. Combined with their size and speed, the sheer number of balls I deflected made me feel like Michael J. Fox struggling at a urinal.